The zombie apocalypse, is it scientifically possible? The modern concept of zombies was popularized by George Romero's 1968 film, Night of the Living Dead. This established the archetype of reanimated corpses that spread through bites and hunger for human flesh. From a scientific perspective, a zombie apocalypse as depicted in fiction is virtually impossible. No known pathogen can reanimate dead tissue, and brain death is irreversible. Decomposition begins minutes after death, making complex motor functions impossible without intact neural systems. However, nature does provide some unsettling parallels. Some parasites can manipulate host behavior. The cordyceps fungus controls ants, forcing them to climb to ideal locations for spore dispersal. Toxoplasma gondii infects rodent brains, removing their fear of cat odors to increase chances of being eaten, allowing the parasite to reach its final host. The zombie apocalypse is more valuable as a metaphor for societal collapse during crises. It explores human behavior under extreme stress and the breakdown of social order, mirroring aspects of real pandemic dynamics. Recognizing the cultural power of this metaphor, the Centers for Disease Control launched a zombie preparedness campaign in 2011. This creative approach teaches disaster readiness by focusing on supplies, planning, and communication. The core message is that preparing for a zombie outbreak means you're prepared for any emergency. So, while reanimated corpses are scientifically impossible and mind control has only limited real-world parallels, the concept of a zombie apocalypse remains valuable. It helps us prepare for actual emergencies and understand societal responses to large-scale disasters. Surviving the fictional undead requires careful planning and strategic thinking. First, let's examine the key factors that would determine survival in a zombie apocalypse scenario. Securing a safe location with access to essential resources is your top priority. Look for defensible positions with natural barriers. Forming a community provides mutual support, defense, and specialized skills. No one survives alone. You'll need effective weapons and strategies for dealing with the undead. Noise discipline is critical as sound attracts zombies. Target the fictional weaknesses commonly attributed to zombies, such as headshots to destroy the brain, fire, or complete dismemberment. Beyond immediate threats, long-term survival would require rebuilding society. You'll need to establish new systems of governance and community decision-making. Developing sustainable food production through agriculture and hunting is essential. Preserving medical knowledge and training new healthcare providers becomes critical. Addressing psychological trauma and maintaining mental health may be the most challenging aspect of survival. A particularly insidious threat in a disaster scenario is what experts call zombie statistics. These false beliefs and misinformation can be just as dangerous as the zombies themselves. Always verify information from multiple, reliable sources when possible. Test survival theories in controlled situations before relying on them in life or death scenarios. Research has identified optimal locations for surviving a hypothetical zombie apocalypse. According to a 2025 study, the 5 best counties in Ireland to survive a zombie apocalypse are Galway, Cork, Limerick, Waterford, and Tipperary. These regions were selected based on factors like low population density, access to fresh water, agricultural resources, and natural barriers. Ultimately, the core principles for surviving any disaster scenario remain consistent. Preparedness. Plan ahead, gather supplies, and develop necessary skills before they're needed. Resilience. Maintain adaptability and mental fortitude in the face of challenges. Community. Foster cooperation and mutual support networks to maximize chances of survival. These principles apply not just to fictional zombie apocalypses, but to any real-world disaster scenario.